Hello Internet, today I have 3 games to show you from my stream a couple of nights ago on Wednesday. They are all quite quick games, which is why we're doing 3 here today. And in the first one, we do actually get paired up against, I believe, the first ever international champion, which is pretty cool. I'm still using the offensive Spectria team as well too, which I do really like. I have made a few little tweaks, a few changes to it from the version that I used on Monday in the last few videos, but I'm really liking this team so far. So since we're doing 3 games, let's just jump straight into it. Let's jump into this first game. That doesn't like a pretty nasty team because, as we saw in the last stream, we are going to be struggling against this Celesteela if we don't take our Torkoal. And if we do take the Torkoal, we kind of need to go with a Trick Room as well, don't we? Don't we? Or do we? Okay, I should know the calculation. A Helping Hand max overgrowth into Lapras. I would like to know that calculation, but I hadn't realised at this point who we got matched up against as well. I just didn't pay attention to the name or their rating actually, but I soon realised. Okay, right. So let's try something different here then. I'm gonna go Clefairy Spectria with Kartana, and I'm just gonna take Torkoal in the back, just because we need it obviously for the Celesteela. No Trick Room to go with it. This probably isn't gonna work, is it? But I think Kartana looks pretty good against their team because we need something to hit the Lapras. Like, Stack Attacker does as well, I guess, doesn't it? But it's also weak to water. So let's try this. Let's see what happens. You love the placement of my face? Oh, good. I'm glad you do. Oh, snap. Sekium from Spain. Is Sekium in here? Oh, is this who I'm playing? Is Sekium in here? It literally says right in front of your face, Barry. Sekium, you are playing Sekium. You idiot. I did very briefly, but I feel like Pheromosa's just a bit too, a bit too supporty. I want something a bit more attacky in there, if you know what I mean. Right, so what have they got in the back? They have got Landorus and the Celesteela. Okay. Like, we could Quake into the Regieleki. Just for some special offense. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to protect the Clefairy then. And I'm just going to go for a Max Quake here into the Regieleki to just try and get a bit of special offense. Like, if he brings the Celesteela or the Landorus in on this, then, you know, fair enough, good move, but he hasn't. If he's Volt Switching into my Spectre, then he could still be doing that, but we'll see. Yes, yeah, I didn't see his name when the team preview popped up because I was distracted. But yeah, this is Sekium. Yeah, Sekium's been playing for years. He's a very, very good player. Like, over the history of VGC, he is, you know, he's definitely got a claim to be one of the best Spanish players there's ever been, really. So I imagine it's a Lapras that's Dynamaxing, yeah. Let's see what happens then. Like, I imagine, like, maybe just like a light screen or something from the Regieleki. But, like, worst case scenario, it's a Volt Switch into a flying Pokemon here. That's just not like throw up. Okay. That's not so bad, but does mean Spectre's going to be a little bit slower now, obviously. But I imagine I'll still be faster than Lapras. Yeah, I am. Well, I don't know, would you? Maybe not. Maybe not. But have we knocked out the Regieleki? Or was there a Sash? Yes, we have. Okay. And we have at least got +1 special offense and a Friend Guard now. And a Grim Neigh if he attacks into the Spectre here. Which I think he should do, but at least protecting the... Oh, no, he's just gone for a Geyser. But at least protecting the Clefairy keeps it around for another turn to either go for a Helping Hand or a Follow Me or something when there's something a bit more threatening on the field. Ooh, it's Life Orb Lapras. Yeah. Yeah, you didn't want to post Neigh in the chat, but I'm, you know, quite happily sitting here making an idiot out of myself, trying to neigh like a grim horse. Nay. Yeah. Okay, so There's the Celesteela. That is one thing I'm worried about. But since he has brought the Celesteela, we know he can't Dynamax it, which is a bonus, actually, isn't it? We have got Katana in the back as well. I imagine he is just going to protect the Celesteela this turn. That is what I think he's going to do. But I'm just gonna go all out into the Celesteela this turn, because if he doesn't protect it, it'll get knocked out essentially. I think he will protect the Celesteela, but worst case scenario there is Lapras just gets another hit into the Spectria, and we can just do the same thing next turn. Although he'll probably have the Aurora Veil next turn. Oh no, no protects. Okay. And that Celesteela is gone. Okay. Torque holes in the back for no reason at all then. Right, but I imagine he will be getting the Resonance up here. Oh no, he's just going for another Geyser. Okay. Into the Clefairy this time. Okay. Okay. Now, we are at +2 with Spectria. We are at -1 speed, though. You do not want to see the ghostly ghost again. Okay, and here's Landorus. Yeah, so this is... Yeah, this is not so good for us. Although, I do think... I mean, Lapras is compromised. Lapras is -1 defense. And this is the last turn of its Dynamax. I'm just going to protect the Clefairy. I don't need to go for a Helping Hand here. If I go for a Helping Hand, whatever, I don't need to lower either of their speeds, unless the Landorus is Scarfed, I suppose. But getting another Phantasm into the Landorus lowers the defense another stage for the Katana in the back. Oh, and it's just forfeit. Okay, fair enough. My thinking there, worst case scenario was that the Landorus was Scarfed, and then maybe it could have been a problem, but with our Friend Guard, even like an Earthquake, whatever, I don't think... yeah, the Landorus is obviously going to be faster than the Spectria here, but I don't think an Earthquake with the Friend Guard would knock the Spectria out. So we are getting an attack there. If it protects the Landorus or not, we are still getting an attack. And getting the -1 drop on Landorus puts it in range of a Leaf Blade, I think, from my Katana. Getting a -2 defense drop on the Lapras there as well would probably put that in range of a Leaf Blade as well. And because I did try and protect the Clefairy that turn, that meant I would have had another turn of keeping my Katana safe, which would have been my way of winning the game there. So as it turns out, we didn't even need a Torque Hole there. But so there we go. I'll stop myself there. And turn it off there. Yeah, so he was streaming as well. Obviously, I don't speak Spanish, but I had it reported to me afterwards that he did expect his Lapras to be faster than my Spectria since I was at -1 speed. But since I'm Timid Spectria, it's impossible for a Timid Lapras to be faster still. So one reason to be timid on the Spectria there. And also his Celesteela was Assault Vested as well, and he expected to survive the attack from the Spectria, apparently, and was, obviously surprised when it got knocked out there. Also, apparently, he was not very complimentary about Spectria, saying that he thinks that it can only be used in a supportive role to Will-O-Wisp and Snarl and Will-O-Wisp and Snarl and whatever, and which, like, okay, fair enough, it is pretty good as a support Pokemon, but one, I hope you've now learnt that, look, it can just run through teams, but how can you not think a Pokemon that's got a base special attack of 145, base speed of 130, has got arguably the best offensive typing in the game, Ghost, as its main stab, and has an ability that gets a +1 special attack when it knocks a Pokemon out as well too. How can that not be used effectively as an offensive Pokemon? So there you go. Maybe lessons have been learned there. Maybe Spectria has has gained a bit of respect from someone. Who knows? But pretty quick game. But yeah, even if he played that game out, Landorus wouldn't have been able to knock out the Spectria. Since I was -1 speed, he didn't have to be Scarfed to be faster or whatever. Since I had the Friend Guard, yeah, I'd get the drops with another Phantasm, and then Kartana should just clean up in the back. Even didn't even need the Torque Hole there. But let me find the next game then. The next game. Let's go to here. And yeah, so all these are pretty quick games, but they're all pretty good games as well. So all pretty good at showing off this team and the different ways maybe that it can work. But here we go. Let's get that up, and here is the game. Enjoy. What am I supposed to do against a team like this? To be honest, well, Spectre has got a ground attack at least. So okay, let's just go with Clefairy and Spectre as a lead. Like, I'm sure I've seen someone play with this on Showdown. Like, is this a known team? What is the Mesprit supposed to be doing? Not really sure. So we'll just go with Katana and Urshifu, I suppose. We'll just try and go with fast mode, and we'll just see what happens here. Yeah, I can see the mind blown stuff, yeah. But the person that I played with this on Showdown, it was not a Scarfed Blacephalon, as I kind of would have imagined it would be. Mesprit can imprison Trick Room? Yeah, it probably can, yeah, but I mean, if that's its entire use, surely there are better Pokemon to do that with. Okay, well, they've just gone with the thing and the thing there. You think it's supposed to be Scarfed? Okay, well, if it is, that's not good. I mean, I led like this because I assumed that the Blacephalon was not going to be Scarfed, because the one that I played on Showdown wasn't. But maybe it will be. But will a Life Orb Max Quake one-shot Colossal? That is something we might need to find out very soon. Because if he does, like, if it is Scarfed, with a Mind Blown, you know what? I'm just gonna trust that Spectre can survive a Mind Blown and a Volcalith when Dynamaxed. Well, we'll see, won't we? I mean, this is a Life Orb. This is a Life Orb, and it is a Max Quake after all. I keep getting a whiff of oh, what am I smelling? It's that tea stuff. Green tea. I can keep smelling green tea. Specs on the Colossal. Really? Choice specs on the Colossal. Okay, I mean, that's interesting. I suppose it makes sense if... Does it make sense? Makes sense if, like, they're not going to Dynamax the Colossal, but I don't know, let's see. Let's see if it is even a Scarfed Blacephalon. It is a Scarfed Blacephalon. Okay, and Spectre surely survives a thingy here. Yeah, Mind Blown doesn't activate Weakness Pulse. Yeah, that's why I wasn't really scared of this. Is it a Volcalith into the Spectria? Or the Clefairy? It is. Okay, well, that doesn't do a whole lot of damage. And now we've got a +1 special defense for the next Mind Blown as well. And whatever, like, if they do go for another Mind Blown, yeah, just one shot's a Colossal, nice one there. If they do go for another Mind Blown, then, like, they're one going to knock out their own Blacephalon, but they're also going to be hitting their partner, unless, like, does Mesprit get Telepathy? Is that maybe one reason why they've got Mesprit on there? Mesprit just gets Levitate, doesn't it? Okay, nay! There's a Grim Nay for us. But, ooh, we don't want to be buying any of these followers. Right, we can ban that person. That robot. And Rillaboom's coming in. Okay, so are they going to just, I don't know, what are they going to do? They could maybe go for a Grassy Glide and a Mind Blown into the Spectria, thinking that knocks it out, but like... Yes, and knock both their own Pokemon out, Barry. Yes, that's a good idea. Yeah. They could protect their Rillaboom. Yeah, well, I'm not really sure what to do here, to be honest. Because will another Mind Blown knock my Spectria out here? I don't think it will, but a Grassy Glide, like, if they just go all in and, like, you know, try and do whatever, then whatever. So I think I'm going to try and go for a Follow Me here, and I'm just going to go for a Max Phantasm into the Rillaboom. Okay. So, okay, I could have gone for a Helping Hand Max Phantasm here, but because I am +1 with my Grim Neigh, I do think we'll knock it out anyway. Okay, they have gone for the Grassy Glide. Probably was into the thing. No, I think with the +1 special defense, I think we would have just survived the Mind Blown there. Because they didn't have any Beast Boost or anything either. Okay, Rillaboom's gone. But we've got our Urshifu in the back, which has got Sucker Punch. And we know that unless they like try and trick or whatever with their Blacephalon, we'll be able to one-shot it that way. But they've also got their own Urshifu here now as well. So they could have Sucker Punch also. And the Volcal with chip damage is existing as well, isn't it? So is that the Water Urshifu? Oh, okay. I should have looked a bit closer there. Oh, of course it's the Water one. Yeah, so they've got Aqua Jet, yeah. Okay, so they haven't got Sucker Punch. So, like, I'm thinking, like, I have to put my Urshifu in, because I can't put my Katana in front of, like, a Scarfed Blacephalon, can I? But I'm just worried, like, yes, the Sucker Punch is quite obvious. If I was going to use a Scarf Blacephalon, I would use Trick on it. And that would obviously get around the thingy. Would an Aqua Jet... Because that Urshifu is going to be... that Urshifu is going to be sashed, isn't it? Does an Aqua Jet knock Spectre out here? I don't think it will. Surely? So I'm just going to make the very safe move of Sucker Punch into Blacephalon, and I'm going to go for a Max Strike into the Urshifu to lower its speed as well. Because if they go for a Trick, which they're not, maybe they didn't even have Trick, then at least that still allowed the Spectria to survive this, assuming I'm surviving an Aqua Jet here, which is going for. Yeah, we just survived that. And now because we're going for the Max Strike, we get the speed drop as well, and our Urshifu is going to be faster than that next turn as well. Was that a sash? That is a sash, yeah. Okay, yes! Spectria doing some business! Spectria did lots of business in this game. Yes, let's have the Life with Business cards. Maybe we'll have to turn this into Spectria business cards soon. Yes, Spectria doing the business. Doing lots of business. And now, just to make them guess if I'm banded or whatever, I'm just going to Sucker Punch again. I've come early. I'm back here again. Okay, right. So just it's a very, very quick end to the game. No, they just forfeit there anyway. But yeah, interesting game there. But I'll have to do the calculation actually, see if I did need the Helping Hand to knock out the G-Max Colossal with the Max Quake. But also, the other interesting thing about the game was I was debating on, if like the Rillaboom did have Protect or whatever, if the Blacephalon did just go for the Mind Blown, would that have knocked the Spectre out? Looking back at it, the first Mind Blown did 111 damage, I think it was, and the next turn I was at +1 special defense. The next one would have done like 80, roughly 80 HP, that sort of range, which we would have survived, but. Maybe the Volcal chip damage would have taken us out there. I'm not entirely sure, but a pretty interesting game. Interesting to see someone using Scarf Blacephalon with the Colossal as well too. But Colossal without a weakness policy boost, I'm not really behind, to be honest. I don't think it's that great. So let me. There we go. There's my character rubbing his eyes or something. In game with Stone Journal standing behind him. Let me just look for this last game then. So 2 pretty brief games so far. And one more to show you here as well too. I think this is the one that was just after the second one actually. Let's have a look. Right. Oh yes, I remember this game. Okay, right. Here we go. Let's go back into the video. There we are. There's me closing my eyes. I can't bear to think about what this Blastoise is going to do to my team. And here we go. There's a okay, Grimmsnarl could be annoying, because I imagine that'll have screens as well. And their Clefairy is probably going to be quite annoying as well. But my Katana looks pretty good here, doesn't it? And Yeah, I'm worried about. I don't know how common Thunder Wave is on Grimmsnarl anymore. Yeah, but Grimmsnarl could be pretty annoying here. I'm also worried about like a Follow Me Shell Smash as well, because I mean I don't really have a whole lot of options against that, because then you can just Dynamax the Blastoise. My Trick Room mode does nothing against that, does it? So like, and Kartana like is not going to appreciate, you know, +2 max attack from Blastoise. So yeah, this looks really tough actually. I'm really not sure how I can go about this. Unless maybe okay, let's try something different then. I'm just going to lead Kartana and Spectre here. Completely different game plan, with Clefairy and Urshifu in the back. So I think this is the first time I've ever just led attackers and attackers. But we'll go like this and we'll see what happens. Still, new team after all. Let's, you know, keep on practicing. Let's see what we can do with it. Okay. Like, I am expecting like a Clefairy Blastoise lead, yeah, and that's exactly what happens here. So, yeah, I'm worried. I am worried. But either I go for a Quake and an attack into Clefairy and knock it out, and I can't stop him Shell Smashing, can I? Or I Dynamax the Katana and knock the Clefairy out, and then hope that I can take a +2 max attack from Blastoise the next turn. I'm not really sure either way, to be honest, what I can do here. Unless maybe I Max Strike into the Clefairy. No, I don't think Max Phantasm does one-shot the Clefairy, no. No. I could Leaf Blade. Yeah, I think Max Striking is the way. But yeah, I'm going to Leaf Blade into the Blastoise, and I'm going to Max Strike into... I'll try and double into the Blastoise, because this sort of forces him to go for the Follow Me here. But yeah, I have got Razor Bleed, remember, on my Katana, so, you know, I have got maybe a way to get around the thing, but he's got Friend Guard, and, you know, he's not going to be dropping his defense before I attack him, so it's not like Razor Bleed would do a whole lot here. But, yeah, Max Phantasm and Leaf Blade would be good if a Max Phantasm one-shot the Clefairy, but I'm pretty sure it won't. But yeah, we'll see. If he has got White Herb on the Blastoise, then yes, correct. Yeah, we will be getting rid of the thing here. But he is still going to be very fast and threatening, like +1 speed. We'll see actually. If the Blastoise is not timid, I wonder if they will be faster than the Spectre here. That is a very interesting note. And Leaf Blade, yeah. So Kartana is at +1 there, because if Spectre is faster after this next turn, then and he doesn't have like Grimmsnarl with like Thunder Wave or whatever, then I can get my Max Strike. Oh, he's just gone for a Water Spout. Okay, okay, no Shell Smash needed there. Okay, okay, well, okay, okay. As I said many times. Now Kartana, I did remember Kartana does look very good against the team, doesn't it? But yeah, this Rotom is maybe going to be a bit of an issue for us. Blastoise probably protects or swaps, but yeah, maybe they go into their own Kartana there perhaps as well. I'm just going to attack. I'm just going to Leaf Blade. Because, and go for a Max Phantasm into the Rotom here. Because if he protects the Blastoise, the Rotom can only attack 1. If the Rotom knocks out my Kartana, okay, I've still got my my Spectre here doing business on him. And this also, you know, ensures he's not going to just Shell Smash in my face, to be honest. So let's see, like this Phantasm will do a decent amount of damage to the Rotom. Do expect to protect from Blastoise, yeah. Like, very predictable, but at the same time, you know, kind of safe, my move here. Maybe a bit too safe. Yeah, and that is a 2-hit KO on Rotom as well. That is powerful. Oh, that's a critical hit, that's why. I thought that was a bit too much damage. And if I had gone for a, like, called to protect, as I did, if I'd gone for a Sacred Sword into the Rotom here, you know, it wouldn't have knocked it out either, so, yeah, like, Leaf Blade was safe there. I could have swapped, the alternative that I was thinking of was swapping the Kartana into the, into Clefairy here, which I guess in hindsight would have been the better move, but I still don't mind the situation that we're in now, because now I can bring in Urshifu and, well, threaten a lot of damage on their Blastoise with that, and also threaten still a lot of damage on the Rotom with Under the Phantasm, although a critical hit, yeah, the critical hit did about sort of 70%, didn't it? So without the critical hit, we're doing about, yeah, I don't know, I'm not sure if a, will a Max Phantasm one-shot the Rotom there? Because they are in Sun, that Blastoise isn't actually threatening that much, is it? I could just double into the Rotom just to ensure I do get the knockout. Yeah, you know, since we are in the Sun, thanks to his Flare, and Spectre is faster. If the hoping here he doesn't go for a Max Guard, if the Phantasm doesn't knock the Rotom out, the Wicked Blow will go into the Blastoise. No Max Guard, but let's see. It'll be close. Oh, we do get it knocked out anyway. Okay, nice one. And Urshifu, a -2 defense is this now? Yeah, -2 defense, -1 speed on the Blastoise. This Urshifu with a critical hit Wicked Blow probably one-shots it. Actually, he's not -1 speed, is he? Because he had the White Herb. But nay! Another grim nay there. I imagine this is a one-shot. -2 defense. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, that is true. I could have gone for Max Phantasm into the Blastoise there, and then the Wicked Blow into Rotom with the defense drop. Probably would have knocked it out as well, but yeah, I suppose that was another alternative way of playing that. But maybe that was a safer way of playing it, but that meant that the Blastoise was probably going to survive that turn and would have gotten an attack off. Maybe it was a little bit more greedy for me to make the move that I did, but because we did get the knockout with a Max Phantasm there, critical hit helped us out there, I suppose. You know, we just got the double knockout there, and now since we're not choice locked, we can. You know what? Actually, again, and then I'm just gonna what I tried to do here is swap the Urshifu out. I think just because if this was like a tournament game, as I'm explaining now, if this was a tournament game, like, you know, without open team sheet, I would swap the Urshifu out just to make them, just put a suggestion in their mind that I might be choice locked into the Wicked Blow there, so that I can come back in with a close combat the next turn to knock the Tyranitar out. Worst case scenario there is if they actually have got Dragon Dance on the Tyranitar, but I still think it would have been okay even if they did. But yeah, there we go. So three pretty straightforward, three pretty simple games there, and interesting actually in that third game to lead with the Kartana and Spectre as well. So actually, in hindsight, since they did go for the Water Spout straight away instead of a Shell Smash, a Razor Leaf actually would have been better as well, because I think we still would have gotten a knockout on the Clefairy, and got a bit of damage on the Blastoise as well there too. But yeah, just making the simple moves there, even though I thought the Blastoise was going to protect, I thought, well, you know, even if I lose the Katana here, I've got Urshifu in the back, I've still got a big Spectre, I can still, you know, do a lot of business. Critical helps there as well too, I suppose, but I'm pretty sure we had Clefairy even still in the back as well, so yeah, we had the game, you know, pretty much under control. So there we go, 3 rapid fire, 3 quick games for you using, what is he doing? Sorry, stop being an idiot, Barry. Okay, yeah, three pretty quick three pretty quick games. What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh, he's rubbing his eyes. That's what he's doing, because it's like snowing or something. You don't rub your eyes in snow, blooming heck. You know, maybe if there's like a massive sandstorm going around, but not with a little trickle of snow like that. Yeah, is he rubbing his eyes? I don't know, whatever. But anyway, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed this. Again, like if you didn't see the stream, I hope you enjoyed these games. If you did see the stream, thank you for joining me again. But either way, please like the video, please comment, please let me know all of your thoughts. Please join on Twitch as well too, follow me on Twitch. And if you would like to, join us on the Patreon as well, because this team is, is in there as well now. And we've got a lovely group of people in there as well. But anyway, thank you very much for watching this, and I will see you for another video with a couple more highlights in tomorrow's video. So goodbye for now.